All right, this is going to be a vinyl finds, and I don't know, I'm going to talk about some DVDs and talk about my 5 days in a row of shows. I just got back from Agent Orange in Ferndale, California. They had this little $5 poster, so I bought that. Haven't even really looked at it yet because I just got home from there. Anyway, Ferndale's not too far away to travel to go see a band. I think I got home in like 20 minutes. Anyway, Agent Orange was great. The crowd was very enthusiastic for him, and I'm glad I went, even though I was kind of tired from driving to this. Well, driving to it and driving back. This was in Columbus, and this was good. The only problem with it was, as you can see on the first song, or the first little video I put up from that, it's kind of cut short, and that's because the lead singer grabbed my phone and then threw it to the ground, like in front of the little stage, because the show was in a very, very small place, and it was strange that he did that. I wasn't being obnoxious with it or anything like that. When I go to shows, I'm very well behaved, because when you go to as many as I do, you can't get wild and you can't get obnoxious or make people mad at you, because then you won't be able to go to anymore. Anyway, yeah, it was weird he did that. That's why the second video from the New Bomb Turks is way in the back. And there were other people with phones and stuff, but he didn't do anything to them, but it was weird. I don't know the guy. I buy all of his records. Anyway, that's why that video was cut short. It's because he grabbed my phone and threw it to the ground. Anyway, let's move on to Melt Banana. Actually, I went and saw another band from Japan before the New Bomb Turks. That was down Hamtramck. And I can't remember the name of the band. It was a spur of the moment thing, but they were a lot of fun, and there's footage of them, and I bought some t-shirts from them and some CDs, and I think they're called the Yayaka. Yeah, the Yayaka. Anyway, they were fun. I don't need to tell you. You can look at the footage. I also went and saw Melt Banana, and this is a poster from Portland, Oregon, and they autographed it for me because Melt Banana is really nice, and they don't throw your phone down. And here's a poster from the very first time I ever saw Melt Banana in Portland, Oregon, when they had the full band, drummer and bass player, and they autographed it. And I brought this one. They autographed this one too. Portland, Oregon show. All right. Oh, and here is the here's the set list from this show. And when I presented the two from Melt Banana with this, and they autographed it right there, they were very amazed that I had this. This set list impressed them. Okay, that's enough of that. I got so much to go through. This will probably be like 4 videos. Okay, while in Columbus, Ohio, I picked up this 7-inch and this 7-inch. This one is the Seeds, Pushing Too Hard. So now I can hear the original. And this one is the Troggs, Wild Thing on Fontana Records. And Fontana is the name of a town in Southern California. I think it's in the, within the Inland Empire area of Southern California. Okay, this is funny. This is a Kiss album, double platinum. It's in pretty rough shape. None of the goodies came with it. And the reason why I bought this one in particular is, remember when people would write their names on their records, just in case you left it over at a friend's house? They would know it's yours. Well, this one has that on it. Like, there's the guy's name, last owner, and He autographed the vinyl too. And hold on, let's get all this. And he autographed this one too. Letting everybody know that Pat Hartsook owns this record, and don't take it. He'll be back for it. He just forgot it at his friend's house. All right. Now this one had an original name up here, written really, really fancy, but the Pat guy crossed it out. And on the back of this, it says, it's hard to read, Tiny, T-I-N-Y, loves David. Then it says it up here, Teeny loves David Ryan or Rayon. Anyway, this record may have a little love triangle thing, I guess, history to it. That's why I bought it, is because of the writing on it. I just thought that was funny. Like, this group of people who had access to this thing just poured their heart out on the cover of it. You can't beat that. So that's why I chose the beat up copy, because they had another copy there. And it was in good condition, but they wanted, like, I don't know, $25 for it. I thought, well, I can't give you that much money for it, but I'll give you $10 for this one. The Love Triangle. Okay. Let's put that down here. Here's another record I picked up. Minor Threat live, Irving Plaza, New York, May 15th, 1982. And here's what the record looks like. This thing is on Suicidal Records. The quality is very, very good. The show, wow. It's a recording of Minor Threat show. And there's the flyer for it. Double O and the Bad Brains played with them. And if you see this in the record store, pick it up. It's high quality and high energy. Wow. I never saw Minor Threat. I can imagine what it would have been like. All right. Now, let's get into the SCTV part of this. On the SCTV show, Eugene Levy and Martin Short did, I guess, an impersonation of these two, which is Sandler and Young. And I think these are kind of like, I don't know, Engelbert, what's his dink type singing on this. And the reason why I bought it, it's unopened. I'm not going to open it. I'm sure I don't want to hear it. But the reason why I bought it is because these two are made fun of by a TV show that I just completely bow to. And on the SCTV, they didn't change the names. It's Tony Sandler and Ralph Young that come on the Sammy Maudlin show, and then they're also on a skit with John Candy. Anyway, I saw this for $1. I said, you can't beat that. That's SCTV. All right. Here's another thing I picked up in Columbus. Oh, wait. I gotta do this right. Okay. This is the Jerky Boys. And this thing is made, or was put out by Select Records in 1993. And this thing is from, I think, Czechoslovakia. And this is the phone call thing. Had this, it's one of or 459 out of 1,000. Had this thing on the side of it. And aside from this, there was just, this looks very bootleggish. Until you pulled the record out, things got exciting. Check this out. So the record's very exciting looking, and it's funny to listen to. And you just don't expect this when you're dealing with this first off. So that's the Jerky Boys, the phone call people. Let's put this away. And I may have to end the video with just one more record because I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to work in the morning. So what show? Oh, I got this from the Satanic Planet show. Never thought those guys would ever do a show in Detroit, but they did. I definitely went. That was fun. And the hold on. Where is it? Ah, yeah. The two singer guys autographed the front of the record. And they did it enthusiastically. They're very, very nice. And that's what the record looks like. So that's an autographed Satanic Planet record. This guy, he's always on the news. When they do like little protests at courthouses, the local news or the national news will put him on. I can't remember what his name is. Anyway, it's kind of funny to walk up to somebody in a tiny little place in Hamtramck that you've seen on the television a bunch of times, you know, being interviewed by like Fox News or just anybody who is having a problem with the organization that he's the head of. Okay. Last thing, I promise. Get ready. Bam! Look what I got. From Columbus. This is Balls to the Wall by, I'm losing my voice. By Accept. And I bought this thing because I'd heard that song Balls to the Wall like in record stores, but I'd never really heard it. And the album cover is why I bought it. One of the reasons why I bought it is this album cover. I saw that and I go, wow, that's worth $10. And so it's got the song Balls to the Wall on it. And if you speed it up, that's a pretty catchy song, but you got to speed it up. Man, they play it way too slow. The second song on this is another reason, or maybe the second reason that I bought this. It's called London Leather Boys. I read that and about died laughing. I thought Pansy Division first thing. I just go, man, that's a Pansy Division song. And I listened to it, and again, you got to speed this whole thing up. They just, playing fast isn't really their thing on this album. So I listened to the London Leather Boys song, and it was funny. Anyway, the rest of the songs... Anyway, the first two songs on this thing are worth the purchase price. And here's the record. Jeez, I got a bunch of stuff to go through. There it is. So, Accept, Balls to the Wall. And that's the end. Okay, before work tomorrow, I'll try to do another video to get through all this very interesting stuff. All right, 5 shows in 5 days. I'd never done a stretch like that before. And one of the days was clear down to Columbus, Ohio. Oh, that kind of wore me out because I'm not the kind of guy that can just drive forever and enjoy it. Driving is kind of taxing on me. Anyway, and I'm going to be doing more of it because I got to go to Grand Rapids for a couple of shows this month. All right. And I'm finally going to see School Drugs. They're opening up for Bad Religion, believe it or not. All right, see you in the morning.